Well, howdy there, folks. James, political friar, coming to you again. I've got the London School of Economics hat on, and so we're going to have an international relations topic today. It's going to be about a news story that you'll read about tomorrow. Ukraine has involved its regular army in an attack on Russian territory. Ukraine has involved its regular army in an attack on Russian territory. The Ukrainian armed forces crossed the border northwest of Kharkiv, northeast of Kiev, into the Kursk uh, Oblast, and have started to take Russian territory. Now, in the past, there had been a number of incursions from Russian separatists from Ukrainian territory into Russian territory. But one of the things that they joked about was having their Russian passport in their pocket because they were Russians. They weren't Ukrainians. Ukraine, it turns out, has attacked Russian territory. And what we should probably understand this as is a reasonable escalation. See, in 2022, the Russians had no rules. They attacked Ukraine everywhere they could, and the Ukrainians won. They beat them back. They even by the end of the year retook something like a third of what the Russians had taken. But by the time the Ukrainians had beat them back, the Russians were abiding by a rule, which is to say, we will only advance from what was previously Ukrainian territory. So the Russians moved to the east and the south, and they did not attack from Russian territory. They said, I suppose the thing that they're saying is we agree with this international border, so we won't cross it. And then the Russians, about 6 weeks ago, broke that understanding. They attacked Kharkiv from the north, out of the Belgorod Oblast, across a undisputed international border. And it seems that the Ukrainians noticed. It seems that the Ukrainians said to themselves, this isn't a rule anymore. Previously, it was a rule that you don't cross recognized international borders, only disputed ones. Well, the Russians breached that assumption, and the Ukrainians have apparently taken advantage of it. Now, the Ukrainian military, about a brigade, 20,000 folks are apparently involved in this, so more than just one brigade, are advancing into southern Russia, into the Kursk region, and maybe they figure they're going to trade this territory for territory over in Donetsk. I don't know. But the difference is in kind, not scope. It's not that the Ukrainians are conquering huge amounts of Russian territory. They're not. They're conquering any Russian territory, and that's different. So what does this mean for me? And you, and me, and my dog? What it means is the Russians have traditionally said that if their territory was at risk, then they would use all means available. And that means intercontinental nuclear missiles against Ukraine. Russia could wipe Ukraine off the map today. It wouldn't be close. The reason why they don't is because they fear retaliation. Well, maybe their fear of conquest overwhelms their fear of retaliation at some point. It is a tremendously more dangerous world at this moment than it has been since at least 1974, maybe 1983 with the Able Archer. It's scary times, y'all. Let's hope for the best. I hope you read the news tomorrow and decide that I am some sort of hyperbolic extremist who is warning you about nothing. That would be the best. And, if this ends up escalating, shoot. Probably won't mean much. We'll probably be fine. Anyway, it's just thought. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the area down below. And share this with somebody. Tell a friend. I appreciate you.